Hello, all you lovely people who are with us from the comfort of your homes. I'm Kevin Joyce.
And I'm Martha Ensign, and you may recognize us, but in case you don't, we are Enjoy Productions, and we're so excited to share this evening with you.
The steampunk theme, if you hadn't noticed, the online art auction is about to close, so hurry up and quick, get those items and get yourself some fabulous artwork while you support VCA. Make sure that you have your second device open. You're watching a computer, have a phone, which is on the website vca.maxgiving.bid, where you can bid on the auction for a few more minutes, and you can also donate on the Support VCA tab.
It doesn't say Donate tab, it says Support VCA.
Mm.
The online auction will close at 7 o'clock, as Kevin said. We want you to know everyone you're going to see in the theater tonight is fully vaccinated, and we are being safe, so we didn't want you to worry. We'll start the live stream at 7 o'clock. We hope you're registered and set up to bid and donate, and that you have gotten yourself something lovely to drink, some fabulous nibbles. Maybe you got a delicious box dinner from Urban Feast. Lucky you.
We will be back in a few minutes to start the event.
See you then. Hey there, all you art supporters out there.
Kevin and Martha here again, Steampunk Adorned. We will be starting our main program at 7 p.m., and we hope that you've done all the prerequisite things like getting yourself registered and set up to donate, watching on your computer, and bidding on a second device. That's our advice. VCA.maxgiving.bid is the site you want to be on to bid on the auction, and then click Support VCA to donate. And remember, you can also just call us with your pledge if you don't want to deal with registering.
The phone number is 206-259-3007. That's 206-259-3007. 3007.
Yeah, what she said.
People standing by. Remember that the online auction closes at 7 p.m.
That's soon.
when the live stream event starts. So you can get your last bids in now. No taking anybody out at the knees because you're all at home. And we'd like to take a minute to thank our sponsors for this event.
Our fabulous presenting sponsor is Windermere Vashon.
Woohoo! Our live stream sponsor tonight is Trigg Insurance Agency, who will be with us later in the show to draw the door prizes.
Our online auction sponsors are OCCU and Puget Sound Energy.
And our golden ticket sponsor, in case you bought a golden ticket, is Edward Jones, and they also will be with us later in the show to draw the name of the winner of the golden ticket.
And that's quite a prize, isn't it? And now, shout-outs of gratitude to
Urban Feast, Pollard Vineyard, Palouse, and Camp Colvos are our boxed dinner businesses.
And Vashon Island Rowing Club volunteers, as they do so often, are helping wrap all the art that you will be buying.
We'll be back with you at 7 p.m. to start the show. We have lots of fun stuff lined up for you. Make sure you get your final bids in now.
Grab a drink, put on your steampunk, some delicious things to eat, and enjoy. We'll see you soon. What's this I see? Why, it's a house with a weather vane and some kind of long-legged bird on it. And there are children, many children, eating kale and organic granola, and they seem so hopeful. Well, there's one now, and she looks like she wants to say something to me. I wonder what she's trying to say. Oh no. Oh no.
I'll get you, my pretty, and your little blue heron, too.
Auntie M, that mean old wicked witch of the Northwest wants to take Blue Heron away. Don't worry, little Blue. I won't let that mean old lady take you away. We'll go through the rainbow if we have to. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me. Where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. Birds fly over the rainbow, wise and white and toy. If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh, why can't I?
Pardon me.
You can talk? You're a scarecrow.
I don't know, but a lot of people without brains do an awful lot of talking. I could while away the hours, conferring with the flowers, consulting with the rain. And my head I'd be scratching while my thoughts are busy hatching, if I only had a brain. Oh, I could tell you why the ocean's near the shore. I could think of things I'd never thought before, and then I'd sit and think some more. I would not be just enough, and my head all full of stuff, and my heart all full of pain.
With the thoughts you'll be thinking, you could be another Lincoln if you only had a brain.
Well, you look perfect.
Perfect. The tinsmith forgot to give me a heart. When a man's an empty kettle, he should be on his mettle, and yet I'm torn apart. Just because I'm presuming that I could be kinda human if I only had a heart. Picture me, a balcony, above a voice sings low. Wherefore art thou, Romeo? I hear a beat, oh how sweet. Just to register emotion, jealousy, devotion, and really feel the part. I would stay young and chipper, and I'd lock it with the zipper if I only had a heart. Oh, stop!
What'd you do that for? I wasn't going to bite any of you. I was just trying to be courageous, but I have no courage at all. Life is sad, believe me, missy, when you're born to be all hissy without the vim and verve. But I could show my prowess, be a lion, not a mouse, if I only had the nerve. Oh, I'd be in my stride, a king down to the core. I would roar the way I'd never roared before, and then I'd roof and roar some more. I would show the dinosaurus, who's king of all the forest, a king they better serve. Why, with my regal beaver, I could be another Caesar if I only had the Lions and tigers and bears, oh my! Lions and tigers and bears, oh my! Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow, 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 follow the yellow brick road. Follow the rainbow over the stream. Follow the fellow who follows a dream. Follow, 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 follow the yellow brick road. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. We hear he is a wizard who is, if ever a wish there was. If ever wish there was, the Wizard of Oz is one because of the wonderful things he does. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Who goes there? Who is that? Who dares to bother the great and powerful Oz?
Where are you? This is so old school. Say it at home with me. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
That's my line. Oh, who are you? You look familiar.
I'm Puddles, the witch of the Pacific Northwest.
Well, are you a good witch or a bad witch?
Well, I suppose that depends on how the bidding goes tonight.
Indeed it does. Look at you all. Indeed, so good to see you. Welcome, our dear friends, to Masquerade, the fundraiser for Vashon Center for the Arts. That's the right place. You're in it. With a focus this year on the renovation of our beloved Blue Heron Center for Education, as well as the scholarship programs for arts and education and dance.
I'm Martha Ensign. This is Kevin Joyce. We're thrilled to be with all of you here virtually tonight. And unlike last year, we all know how to do this now. We've realized that we can be with you right there in your living rooms, and you can participate in your pajamas and your slippers. I wore mine in solidarity.
Or your steampunk. We hope you are feeling festive and that you've taken the time to dress up, at least from the waist up, which is all the clothes we're wearing, gotten yourself a cocktail and maybe even dinner from one of our great island restaurants, and that you have gotten yourself set up to watch and to donate by using a second device or a second tab, if you're fancy, and going to vca.maxgiving.bid and hitting the Support VCA tab.
Not the Donate tab. It'll say Support VCA.
Or you can just call us and donate directly with the volunteer standing by at
206.
Do you say 20?
I do.
Okay.
206. 259.
Yeah.
3007.
Why do you say the first time and 0 the second time?
I don't know. I'm special that way.
206. Scroll back down for 1 second. 206-259-3007.
And now we'd like to take a minute to thank our sponsors for tonight's event.
Our fabulous presenting sponsor is Windermere Vashon.
Our live stream sponsor is Trigg Insurance Agency, and they will be with us later in the show to draw the door prizes.
That'll be exciting. Our online auction sponsors are OCCU and Puget Sound Energy.
And our golden ticket sponsor, for those of you who bought a golden ticket, is Edward Jones, and they will be with us later on as well to draw the name of the winner for the golden ticket.
Which is a wickedly cool.
Super cool
And now,
prize.
shout-outs of gratitude for
Urban Feast, Pollard Vineyard, Palouse, and Camp Colvos are our box dinner businesses. We thank them.
and Vashon Island Rowing Club. These volunteers, so helpful every single year. They're helping to wrap all the art that was purchased.
And the online auction is now closed. Thank you to all of you who bid on all the beautiful items.
You know, this evening we are going to hear from several people involved in VCA. Here's our first speaker. Please welcome art historian Rebecca Albiani.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Albiani, and I've been giving art history lectures on Vashon through Vashon Center for the Arts for over 10 years now. When I started, it was in the Blue Heron, and people were sitting there with their box lunches while I talked to them about things like Picasso and Andrew Wyatt. Now you have this spectacular new arts facility, which is such a benefit for the people on Vashon Island to not have to get in line for the ferry in order to have magnificent art and culture coming to you. And it's been such a pleasure to get to come to the island and talk about things that I love and things that people here seem to be interested in. It is a community that is unusually rich in artists, and even among non-artists, art can enrich people's lives and expand their horizons. So supporting Vashon Center for the Arts supports a whole community of people learning about art, enjoying the arts, and passing that on to the next generation. Thank you.
Thank you, Rebecca. That was so great. And now it's our great pleasure to welcome our fearless leader and the woman who has been holding this team and this center together through the thick and the thin of it all, our beloved ED, Allison Reed.
Thank you, Kevin and Martha. Good evening, and thank you for being with us tonight. We're here to recognize and celebrate the arts and the joy the arts bring to us all. But I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge an individual who has served Vashon Center for the Arts in countless ways. Many of you may know John DeGruin as an anchor in our community, a business leader, and an all-around great guy. He is also VCA's board president and has been leading the board since I began my duties as executive director in 2020. He has been a constant and welcome presence at VCA throughout the pandemic. I honestly do not know how I would have navigated the past 19 months without his encouragement, guidance, and always available attitude. He has done so much, from leading the charge to having our campus generator installed, advising our facilities task force, serving on the finance committee, acting as our chief photographer in residence, and attending every First Friday gallery opening. The list is endless. He gives back in every way, his time through sponsoring events, taking hundreds of photos and drone footage, and never saying no when one of us needs help. VCA is stronger because of you, John. He's in the house taking photos tonight, so he's a bit surprised. I know that as I speak for the entire organization when I say that we are fortunate to have you guiding us all. If the theater were full right now, you'd have a standing ovation. As a token of our appreciation, now you get to come up here, we framed Buttercup, the generator, our beautiful generator, because you have literally helped us keep our lights on so the arts can shine bright. Thank you, John. I'll just hold it right here.
Hi, everybody. I'm honored to be serving as president of VCA's Board of Trustees. I know I speak for the entire board when I tell you how grateful we are to be part of such a vibrant arts community. We're proud of the work that VCA staff has done during these challenging times. Allison and her staff have worked tirelessly across all our programs to keep the artists, students, and islanders engaged. Keeping our programs and doors open for you has been their biggest priority. My wife, Beth, and I have been and will continue to be proud supporters of VCA because we love the arts and because we also believe in the importance of giving back to the community and helping our community. Vashon deserves a center of the arts, and if you're watching, and I know you are, you will believe this also. Thank you for being here tonight and to continue to support VCA and the arts on Vashon Island.
John DeGruin, congratulations, and thank you and Beth. You guys are pillars of the community. And by the way, we're here with two other pillars of the community, Stacy and Tom Trigg.
And Stacy and Tom are going to pull our first, second, and third door prize right now. You guys ready?
Sponsoring the door prize.
You ready?
Which is
okay.
awesome.
Door prize number one is 2 tickets to David Grisham Dog Trio at the Catherine L. White Hall on Sunday, November 14th, coming right up. There's mandolin, there's all kinds of other bass and banjo, and the winning ticket is...
The winner is Rick Reed.
Rick
Rick
Reed!
Reed! Yay! Tickets to the David Grisham Dog Trio.
The applause at home is deafening. Prize number 2.
All right, number 2, pass to attend the entire 2022 series of Art History Talks with Rebecca Albiani.
Oh my gosh, you're going to be so smart.
And bing, the winner
is...
The winner is...
Microphone.
The winner is Mark Pease.
Mark Pease!
Yay!
He's already smart, and now he's going to be even worse.
Okay.
The third prize.
And our third prize right now is 2 tickets to jazz legend Diane Schurer.
Oh my gosh.
I know, at the Catherine White Hall, Saturday, February 19th, 2022. So exciting. And the winning ticket goes to...
No.
Is that them? That was you.
Oh, that's so good. And look, they're so kind. They threw it back. And the winning ticket goes to...
Winner is...
Microphone.
The winner is Karen Pernick.
Karen
Pernick!
Yay!
Oh,
She'll
Karen
love
will love that.
She's a singer herself.
Ladies and gentlemen, Stacey and Tom Trigg.
Stacey and Tom Trigg of Trigg
Yay!
Insurance. Thanks,
Great.
you guys. We'll be back
we'll-
later with them.
We're just going to go
for
back
more door prizes.
over here.
We'll just follow you out
That was
because
good.
that's our job.
That was fun.
That was fun.
That was very good. I thought that was amazing that they picked their own name accidentally, and he's like, no, we're not going to take that. That was
I
good.
know.
It is
Maybe
really,
I'll have to buy them tickets for that concert.
It's great to have an attitude like that because, frankly, this has been quite a year.
It has
In
been.
2021, the K, this building, has seen more than 60 events on stage. We've live streamed 30 events of our programs out to the community and beyond. All live stream events have been presented free with only suggested donations. We've sold more than 3,000 tickets for in-person events.
It's crazy. This year was one of the coolest things that I got to watch was how flexible the education programs have been at working both inside and outside. You may have driven by the Blue Heron and seen the tent and the dance classes under the tent in the parking lot, or enjoying some activity down in the meadow.
It was quite a sight to see.
Amazing.
It was fantastic. Now, let's hear from another member of the VCA community. Please welcome 2017 graduate and much loved part of the Vashon Center for Dance, Juliana Wright.
So, from an artist perspective, and I thought I wanted to say this tonight.
Hi, my name is Juliana Wright, and I danced at Vashon Center for the Arts for about 10 years, and I graduated in 2017. While I was dancing there, I was dancing mostly with Christine Juarez in her production of The Nutcracker. Right now, I am a senior at the University of Utah in their ballet department, and I'm helping out with the local Nutcracker, and I will be auditioning for companies, hopefully ballet, in the spring. So, if you're a dancer, keep dancing. Find ways to take class, find ways to do what you love. If you enjoy arts, make sure you support the arts, keep watching whatever you can, and hopefully you're all well. Thank you.
A lot of lip service is given to creativity, but the truth is it's all about being able to make it up in every moment, exactly what we think will work, to the best service of the most people, and to stay true to the mission of the organization. And in this case, that is nurturing the creative impulse and the appreciation of beauty and the ability that art has to ask the big questions of our times.
That was really nice. Did you write that?
It's been written.
That's what you are funding by supporting VCA. And Vashon has shown over and over, particularly in the last couple of years, how much we believe in and are ready to stand with this most vital part of our culture.
We're about to hear 2 more perspectives on the role, the impact, and the influence of VCA in our community. The first is from Bruce Fairs. Let's hear from Bruce right now. Bring it on.
So, from an artist perspective, and I thought I wanted to say this tonight, from an artist perspective, what this hall represents, the gentlemen that I was able to play with when we came last, all 3 of them world-class performers that have performed in halls all over the globe, they were completely struck by the deep sense that's imbued in this hall of intent, of purpose, creativity, respect, and what's the last word I'm trying to think of? And it really is, it's an important word, encouragement, that's it. Because what happens when you've got a hall like this for artists is that they are brought to their highest level because they feel that they are in a place that is meant for them to be. And that then it means a higher level of performance for you, the audience. So I'd like to, it's a little bold of me, but to say thank you on behalf of all those artists that have been on this stage, and for obviously the many, many, many that will come in the future. Because you have accomplished your vision. You have given those artists an incredible gift. And we hope that gift will come back to you in their performances. So thank you.
Hello, VCA, or Vashon Center for the Performing Arts. What happened to the P? Anyway, it's me, Katie Lang. And I just want to say that I wish I could be at your gala, and I am not, for non-COVID reasons. I have adopted 17 dogs. So I just want to say that it's a world-class facility, that Vashon Center for the Performing Arts, or any arts, and I had a great time performing there. And I wish, as soon as this stupid thing lifts, that every major artist would perform there, starting with Justin Bieber. So Vashon VCA, thank you for having me. It's a great facility. It's right near that Seattle's Best Coffee, which makes some pretty good coffee. And I can't wait to get back there. And thank you for the check that you wrote for me for $4.6 million. So there you go. Have a great time at the gala. Wish I could be there. Cowboy does too. And goodbye, Vashon. I miss you. I miss your Thai food and your hardware stores and your thriftways and all that. So I'll be there soon, I hope. So have me next summer. I'll see you there. And aren't you glad I dressed up for this?
It has been such a tough year that some people can't even remember who they are. I'm pretty sure that was not Katie Lang, but Seattle favorite Joel McHale.
Yeah. I think we all feel the same way about VCA. It has given so much to our island.
You know, it's a pretty basic thought in a way that each person is an artist, but not everyone gets to hone and express their skills.
Sometimes it's exposure to a form or a new medium that will unleash a person's passion and develop their talent. And sometimes it's needing more advanced instruction, or it might simply be the therapeutic effects of making art that draws some of us in.
Having a dancing daughter ourselves, we know that the dance program this year at the Blue Heron was going strong, outside, rain or shine, all year long.
In down jackets. One of my favorite dance events on the island every year is the Original Work series.
Oh, yeah.
And if you haven't given yourself the fun of going and seeing that show, it is a must-see. All the students choreograph and perform their own creations, and this year, due to COVID, Original Works happened in video format.
Great team here did an amazing job.
Amazing show. You can watch it all on VCA TV, and we're going to see a piece now from this year's show called Receptivity, choreographed by Sadie Chu.
You might listen to this in headphones in a lossless format. This timbral meditation technique was pioneered by a man named Don Wasserman, and I had the honor to learn directly from Don. He would use acoustic sounds to guide the sensation of the meditation. I have expanded to the synthesizer, so I'll be at my keyboard to help guide these sensations. Let's start with the face. This is a very busy part of our body. This is mission control. A lot of senses meet at this nexus, and there's quite a bit of activity. There's a constant chatter in this region, constant computation. And it's very loud, but you may not notice it, like a refrigerator that's running that suddenly shuts off. That quiet chatter is constantly happening. And it's good. This is how we decide. This is how we go about our day. But it is important to have some control over this chatter. For example, let's gently roll some of the high end off this chatter. It's important to examine this chatter. These are your thoughts. They say the unexamined life is not worth living. Well, the unexamined thought, it's not worth thinking. You might move these thoughts forward from behind your eyes and mind just a few feet in front of you, and just look at them. See what they're up to, see what they're saying. After all, they're your thoughts. You might notice the thoughts gently orbiting around your head. Until they're a few feet in back of your head, and they gently fade away this shadow, and you're left just experiencing what is currently happening. I like to think of a dog meditating. A deep inhale, release. Sense a smile spreading through the eyes. And with the gentle listening and receptivity, aware of the airs, this is a chance to check in. I studied with a great teacher who would refer to this as the ha-ha region, listening to and feeling whatever mood is here without judgment. An honest contact, much like the chatter we're unaware of our ass most of the day. You might add in an ambience around your ass. Experience this new space. Feel this new sense of freedom to exist with your ass.
Oh my gosh, what an incredible piece.
Original works, I tell you.
We're here again with Stacy and Tom, but it's like one of those cartoons where you see them right next to each other and there's just a couple of changes. See if you can tell what changes has happened.
All right, we're going to pull 3 more door prizes right now. You guys ready? First one is for a classical pianist virtuoso, our very own Slava. If you haven't heard him play, you really should come to this concert. He's returning to VCA. 2 tickets to his concert on Saturday, January 29th, right here. And the winner is?
The winner is Maya McKnight.
Maya McKnight. Yoo-hoo!
Well done,
All right,
Maya.
That'll be
Fantastic.
fun.
That's great.
All right, next prize is going to be for 2 tickets to Bruce Fair's Piano Quartet. And that is October 23rd, so it's coming right up 3 weeks from now. And the winner for this is...
Winner is Macomber Strait.
Ah!
That
I
would
wonder
be-
if I can get myself invited to that.
That would
be
be
the Macomber Strait.
Zabet
And Kelly.
and
Excellent. 2 tickets to the fair
Kelly and
Piano
Zabet.
Quartet. And the last prize is for 2 tickets to Asya Korpanova's concert here on December 18th. She's a pianist, powerhouse composer, visual artist, and poet. And the winning ticket goes to...
Brrr, ding. My turn.
The winner is Peggy Keeble.
Peggy Keeble.
Believe
Keeble.
me, Tom,
Peggy Keeble.
this is something we go through every year.
Peggy Keeble.
Kivil?
Kibble.
Kivil.
Congratulations,
Could
Peggy.
be Kivil, Keeval, or Kival.
Remember, even if you didn't win tickets to this in the door prizes, you can still come see all these shows right here at the K.
Round of applause at home for Stacy and Tom. They did a fantastic job.
Trig
that was
Insurance.
really good.
All right.
He was the steampunk leprechaun this time. Okay.
That's kind of what I got, steampunk leprechaun.
This good.
I have so much respect and gratitude for the dance program and instructors here at VCA.
It's made a huge impact on our lives, actually.
Huge. And for all of the instructors here and the education classes and the visual and performing arts, what a gift to our island.
And this place, particularly this place, is very personal for us at Enjoy. In 2021 and 20 and 21, we had an amazing partnership with VCA and this building and this incredible staff and Michael and Joe and everyone who works here. It's incredible. And Linan Polito's with us tonight. We live streamed events right from this stage for nonprofits across the country and indeed internationally, running Planned Parenthood events and Phar Ponlu Selpak, a Cambodian circus that won awards for this live stream from here, as well as many, many Vashon nonprofits.
And so in 2021, the K hosted the following nonprofits:
Dramadoc,
Vashon Repertory Theater,
Kinesis Project,
Federal Way Symphony,
the Vashon Wilderness Program,
the Vashon Nature Center,
the Vashon Audubon,
woohoo, Whim Whim Contemporary Dance,
Pacific Northwest Cabaret Association,
and Seattle Dance Collective.
Incredible.
And now it's time to hear one more perspective on VCA. Please welcome the Executive Director of the Vashon Nature Center, the inimitable Bianca Perla.
Hi, I'm Bianca Perla, and I'm the Director of Vashon Nature Center. And I am so grateful that we have an arts center here on the island that is valuing nature and that incorporates it into their education programs and their art programs, and even on their own land here at Heron Meadow with their partnership with us and with Audubon. I think that in this time that we're living through, we're in an environmental crisis, and it's not just a crisis of nature, it's a crisis of human culture. And a Center for the Arts can play a very important role, and I think these guys are playing a very important role in helping us craft a new human story for our relationship with nature. So I urge you to support Vashon Center for the Arts.
Thank you so much for that, Bianca. Building is more than a structure. It holds the history of all the things that have happened in it. As islanders of over 30 years and as theater creators, for us, that building has been the place where all of our new work was premiered.
Indeed. Every show of Umo's plus all of our solo shows were first tested in front of audiences at the Blue Heron.
Particularly in the 1990s, yeah.
And the same is true for so many artists: art shows, dance shows, music events. That building is a living, breathing incubator of art.
And now we'd like to bring back Allison Reed to talk to us about this stuff. Allison, come on down.
Thank you again for watching tonight's event and showing your support for VCA. Believe it or not, this year marks our 45th gala auction. And incredible to believe that we have been bringing the arts to our island community since the 1960s. I was fortunate to grow up in a family where the arts were a daily part of my childhood. My mother took me to camps, classes, dance, theater, plays, shuttling me anywhere and everywhere to feed my passion for the arts. She did a lot of driving to get me where I needed to be. How lucky are we on Vashon to have the Blue Heron Education Center as a central location that provides so many arts, education, and dance programs in one place. And it's not just any location. The Blue Heron Building is a registered King County landmark building that is an integral part of Vashon's historic district. Our beloved building has been a gathering place for islanders for more than 100 years. And for the past 30 years, it has served our community as a home for the arts. Until the K. White Hall opened in 2016, the Blue Heron was our only facility and home. Today, the Blue Heron Building is dedicated to serving our dance and arts education programs, Hundreds of young students and adults rush through those doors in pursuit of their passions year-round. And like anything that reaches the ripe old age of 109, our cherished Blue Heron is in need of crucial repairs and a good dose of TLC to keep it operating and continuing its impressive educational mission, now and for generations to come. I'd like to share with you what some of the Blue Heron's biggest fans have to say, so sit back and have a listen.
You know, I'm sitting inside the Blue Heron, which to me is one of the most fantastic buildings on Vashon. So the Blue Heron was built originally in 1912 as a building for the Oddfellows and for the Rebeccas, and it was built as a community hall. And so it was always a place for those organizations to meet, but also for the broader community. For me, the Blue Heron has played a very important part in my life. I came to the island in the 1970s, and shortly after, VA bought the building and turned it into the Blue Heron. And so I've come here for performances, I've come here for art openings, my children and grandchildren have come here for classes. And so on a personal level, I feel a real connection to this building and feel that it's important to preserve the building, not only as a historic artifact, but as the classroom space that it has become, to continue that tradition of Blue Heron being the gathering place for the arts community on Vashon.
My name is River Branch, and I am really lucky because I get to be Quinn's mom, and I moved to Vashon in September, and I would say, given everything unfolding in our world, it was a really beautiful place to land, and Vashon's Center for the Arts was pivotal in that landing for a lot of reasons. And some of that is for me is that I really feel like the arts community is the heartbeat of a community, and it's a really critical place for expression and exploration.
My name is Quinn, and I am 6. I've taken clay camp, 2 clay camps, 2 art camps, or maybe 3, I think. And yeah, like I made the snake, and I made this bowl, and I made this nightlight, and I still can't remember. My snake was big, about this wide, or maybe this one. It was spooky color.
So Quinn has gotten to come at it how he wants and to be celebrated in those ways while still learning new skills and new practices and new ways of doing things. So I feel as if he gets to create more freely and we get to co-create together, which feels really wonderful.
Hi, I'm Russell Ray. My wife and I have 2 children that are active here at VCA. We've been so since we first moved here 8 years ago, I think it was now. This has been a second home for our children and an extension of our family in many ways.
My name is Phoebe. I'm 16. I've been taking classes at the Blue Heron since I was 8. I first came here looking for like some sort of drawing class because that was something that I really enjoyed at the time. I was 8. And I had before that had absolutely no interest in theater. I was so shy. The thought of being in front of people was terrifying. But they didn't at the time currently have that sort of art class for my age group. But they did, however, have a theater class which was doing A Charlie Brown Christmas. And so much to my own surprise, I thought that sounded really fun and wanted to participate. I got cast as Snoopy and had the absolute most fun time of my life doing that. who is with Marita Erickson, who is amazing. And I guess I've just never stopped from that. I had so much fun that I've done pretty much every show since then.
Both of our children have grown in ways that perhaps they might not have without these classes and these programs and this involvement. Everyone at VCA is committed to making sure that art is for everyone, and our children have grown in these ways where they're more confident and they have skills that they wouldn't have otherwise. And both have truly found something that will be a lifelong passion. So thank you, VCA.
Super inspiring, right? And so now the time has come. Every year, as part of the gala auction event, Islanders are given the opportunity and invited to make a charitable donation of as big a size as you can to support VCA's scholarship fund. And every year, generous donors like you and the people next to you and your friends contribute so much that Islanders have access to arts education and dance classes and camps regardless of their ability to pay.
Yeah. This year, in addition to replenishing the scholarship fund, donations, as Allison said, will go towards critical repairs of the historic Blue Heron Education Center, which is home to all those programs that the scholarship fund supports.
And this is where you all come in.
The thing about Vashon is that there is no one telling us what to do or making things happen for us.
No, people don't like being told what to do. If we want to make something happen, then it falls to us and we pick it up, the community, to make it so. And this is one of those times.
You can donate any amount at any time simply by going to vca.maxgiving.bid and clicking on the Support VCA tab.
And people are doing it in a big way.
And clicking on the level that you want to donate at. You can choose to donate anonymously if you want. We will be trying to thank all of you by name, but with the online process, we may miss some people. To say nothing of mispronouncing some of your names.
Which we've
We're
done
sorry in advance.
6 times already tonight.
So please know that VCA thanks you all so much for your support, large or small, whatever you can give. Ready?
Yes.
Let's get started.
So let's do this. At the $10,000 level, your donation provides top-notch instructors for Vashon Center for Dance's upper-level dancers. And we are thrilled to announce that we have not 1, not 2, but 3 $10,000 anonymous donations. And if anyone else wants to leap in there and join, you can join as anonymous, or you can be the only person who's not anonymous, and then you can have a support group for the people who
And remember, you can give any amount at any time. We want to
so
thank
grateful.
Kevin and Eddie Hofberg for their donation, Susan and Richard Rogers,
Incredible.
Kathy and Randy Windjam.
We do
There's
have 1, 2, and 3.
$10,000 donation in there. John Flora, Eric and Mary Walker, Marita Erickson, another $10,000 donation just came in. Jeff and Terry Fletcher.
How fantastic.
So great. All right. At the $5,000 level, and we give you these metrics so that you can know what this money goes towards, but you can donate, as we said, any amount at any time. At the $5,000 level, your donation will cover costume expenses for dance productions each year. We provide costumes for dancers in all the productions. VCA's annual production of The Nutcracker can have up to 200 participants needing costuming, and the annual spring dance concert can have up to 250. So that's a lot of costumes for a lot of people.
And at the $5,000 level, Kevin and Eddie Hofberg, who've been a huge part of this organization for many, many years, gave a $5,000 donation, and we just got an incredibly generous additional anonymous $5,000 donation, and a $7,500 donation just came in as well, and we're going to see that name.
Karen Bear and
Yes?
Rick
Wallace.
Sorry.
Rick
It's
Wallace.
going by really fast. You
Yeah.
have to see it.
Oh, and Molly and Rick Reed just gave a $5,000
Kathy
donation.
Zaworski just gave a $5,000, 255. $2,500 donation?
Yeah, or
Yeah, it's going pretty
$250,000 donation. She may have missed a zero. She tends to do that.
I do.
Here
I'm
we are at the
careful.
$2,500 level. This level of donation supports production costs for one of the arts education musical theater shows like The Wizard of Oz and those amazing kids that you just saw. VCA has 2 or 3 musical theater shows per year. Past productions have included Peter Pan, Willy Wonka, and The Sound of Music.
Okay, just to be clear, it was Karen Bear and Rick Wallace who gave the $7,500 donation, and we thank them for it. So awesome.
Donations are coming in at many levels. We just got an anonymous $4,000 donation.
Woo!
Someone just decided.
Molly and Rick Reed gave $5,000.
How incredible. Joanne and Tom Bardeen just gave a $3,000 donation, so that's great. They said, no, $2,500. We're going to do.
And Mary Carhart gave $4,000.
There they are, just came in. Kathy Sarkowski gave it the $2,500 level. Thank you so much. And another anonymous $2,500 donation just came in.
Kevin and Jenny McMurdo for $1,000.
Talk about the $1,000 level.
This is really happening. At the $1,000 level, your donation supports 50 hours of dance instruction for the ballet 4 or 5 students. And it's the amount needed for a scholarship support for 4 students to attend a tap or a hip-hop class for a full term.
Another $1,000 donation came in.
Huge amount of dance going on.
Another anonymous
visual arts,
$2,500 donation just came in.
sculpture.
This is amazing, you guys. We're doing absolutely
Marie Higuera and
fantastic.
Bill DeVoe gave $500. Molly and Rick Reed gave $5,000.
And I appreciate it when we're reading these dollar amounts, our levels, and people are like, no, I'm from Vashon Island. I'm going to give $4,236 because I'm an independent thinker. The $500 level offers scholarship support for 3 students to register for an arts education summer camp. These things are really vital to kids' well-being and to their engagement and their creativity. VCA typically offers 20 summer camps for kids of all ages. $500.
And, you know, it's fun to hear people's names, but the really critical thing is that, as we said, this island is what makes this happen. Your donations right now are actually funding all of the potential that's happening.
Kasia Stanchik, Marie Stanislaw, and Steve Abel just gave a $2,000 donation. How incredible.
We're so grateful to the support from all of you coming in right now.
$500 donations.
From
Allison
Allison.
Halstead Reed just gave a $500 donation. Marie Higuera and Bill DeVoe gave a $500 donation. How incredible. This is great, you guys. We are doing great. Sylvie Curry just gave a $500 donation.
Pat and Ellen Call, $1,000.
Just gave a $1,000 donation.
Bruce and Karen Kirshner, $1,000. Kimberly Jackson, $1,000. So donations at the $250 level will pay for a Beachcomber ad to publicize the Blue Heron Education Center's seasonal offerings. So you've seen the ad that says, you know, photography classes and lithography classes.
Ron and Mary Thomas gave a $4,000 donation, a $5,000 donation. We just got another $1,000 anonymous donation. Bruce and Karen Kirshner just gave a $1,000 donation.
Mary Margaret Brigg and Tom Pearson, $1,000.
Janet and Tracy Bishop just gave a $2,000 donation.
Bud and Jill Floyd, a $500 donation.
That is incredible, you all.
So thank you, and keep it coming, because if we can hit the goal that we have set for tonight, we'll be able to support all of those students. You saw them doing The Wizard of Oz up here. They're so beautiful, and they want to do theater. They want to dance.
Bud and Jill
want to
Floyd
make art.
just gave a $500 donation.
And
How
Kimball,
incredible.
Mary Friars, and Bruce Funkhauser.
Here's a name I'm going to mispronounce. Kasia Stanchik. Did I get that right? Woo, I nailed it.
Well,
that was
maybe.
awesome. $2,500,
Okay.
$1,000 donation that just came in. Another donation from, okay, here we go. She's pointing. I was pointing over there. She's pointing over here. Here you go. If you have been waiting. This
very
is a
Wizard of
scarecrow
Oz.
moment. If you've been waiting for the $100 level, or you feel inspired to give again, we hope you will, because $100 provides financial aid to 1 student. Can we scroll there a little bit for that? For 1 student to attend Friday Arts Lab on early release Fridays. Every teeny expense really adds up, and so does every single donation, whether you can donate at the $1,000 or the $1,000 level. Mark Pinto and
Michelle Friars and, oh, we just said that one. That's Bob.
They go by so fast.
Bruce Funkhauser.
Yes.
They do go by fast. But really what we're saying is, each of you, Janet and Tracy Bishop, there's another $2,500 anonymous donation. Joanne and Tom Bardeen, all of these names, they're scrolling. We're getting to see your names.
You were
as
right,
they're coming
Funkhauser,
in.
Michelle
But we want to say
Friars.
Thank you. And
Steve
our
Cromwell,
final-
$300. Thank you so much.
Our final level tonight is the $50 level. And it is necessary to say that that, for somebody, could be a donation of $10,000.
Yes.
It is the it is the spirit of supporting the arts that matters. At this level of donation, $50, you're supporting student material fees for a clay camp, and it's also the travel costs for ferry car and passengers to bring the instructors from the mainland to the Blue Heron, and we know how that adds up.
Thank you, Steve Cromwell, for your $300 donation. Thank everybody who's jumping in right now. Again, we said the $50 level and the $100 level. Those sometimes we do at the end of the event, and people just raise their paddles like crazy.
So if you've
to support.
already given and you want to give again, it's not a problem. You just click on that support VCA button and donate your $50. And if everybody did that, who's watching at home, that'd be a lot of money, so go for it.
And we probably have people who are still getting into their steampunk costume and have missed the opportunity to bid, so you can come in and do that right now. And in fact, giving for Masquerade will stay open through the end of the month. And of course, you can continue to give and donate and encourage others to donate all year on the VCA webpage.
We can't say enough how magnificent Vashon is. It's such a community and such artistry, such love of place and support of each other. When I say where I'm from, I feel so much pride and love of this place, and I know that you do too.
Let's keep being an example of how to support our families, our budding artists, our elders, our buildings, and our land. Let us continue to join together to renovate and to create and to imagine our way into a future that we really want to become.
And we now want to invite James Freund from Edward Jones, to come
new
to the
information
stage.
was coming in, but James Freund from Edward Jones.
And we're going to go and pull the winner of the golden ticket.
We're going to go over here.
We're going this way.
Oh, look at this.
This is very exciting.
Look at this.
This steampunk box is filled with gifts, and I'm going to tell you what some of them are. This is James.
He's got his name tag on.
Yes, so you can tell who he is.
Fantastic.
Okay, in this box are 2 seats to Husky football game against Arizona State, and for most of you, that would be enough. All right, but indeed, there's more. Facial and massage certificates to Spa Ecdysis. 2 nights at the lodges and 3 nights at a Portage Beach cabin. Certificates to favorite island restaurants such as Snapdragon, Vashon Baking Company, and Bramble House. And 2 tickets to Los Lobos right here at the K in November. There's more. There's so much more in
An
there.
absolutely gorgeous box.
Yeah, and you get the box.
James,
So
I'm sorry we didn't give you a microphone, but you can go ahead and pull the ticket.
Are you ready?
And dig deep. Dig deep and mix it around. Mix it in there. That's good.
Mix it together.
Mix it together. And then you can hand it to me.
Remember, everyone is vaccinated.
Here we go. Thank you. I'm sorry about the hat. I know it's a little bit large. Here we go. And the winner of the golden ticket is, can you drum roll?
Yeah. Brrr, bing.
William Berry.
William Berry.
Should we read his phone number?
No, don't read his
That'd
phone
be
number.
wrong.
That's wrong.
William
don't
Berry.
do that.
Very
William
good.
Berry. Congratulations, William. Thank you,
Thank
James.
you, James, very much.
So
Nice
great,
to see
beautiful
you.
Box.
And thank you
We're going
all
this
of
way.
our... We're going this way. Here we go.
Tonight, you have helped VCA raise the rough total that we're getting given is $97,650, but we're looking at it going up.
We want to get it to 100K. We're at 97,650. If we can get
that's an easy jump.
Well, it's $2,500 would take us over $100,000. So if we have anybody watching now, of course, we have what's called a latency of 30 seconds, which means we say this and we can't see it until 30 seconds later. No, wait a minute. We say it and you can't see it until 30 seconds later.
You've been in the Blue Heron. You love the Blue Heron. If you have not been in the Blue Heron, go to the Blue Heron. It's such a beautiful building. The porches need to be repaired. The roof needs to be repaired. We don't want to lose that home.
We don't.
That is an amazing space on this island.
And
so
we want
right
to keep
now,
bringing in the instructors, the teachers, and the context that has made this place, this organization, this neighborhood, this entire island an incubator for brilliant people who are like the rebel forces in a society at war with itself. This is the way that we are going to continue to create change. And we keep looking to see if there's $2,500.
Somebody could just pop in with that $2,500 and put us right over the top.
That's like
and remember, you
5
can keep
lattes.
bidding for this masquerade event all the way until the end of the month. So we will get there. If we get there tonight, that will be very exciting.
And I promise that by the end of this little thing, whether it's tonight or a little bit later, we will have somebody... Well, 2 donations. Kevin and Eddie just came in with a $500 donation, and one And Jordan Malkin just came in with a $500 donation. That's
that
$1,000.
gets us very close.
That means
Thank
we
you
have
so much for those donations.
$1,500. I say we stay here. I say we just
all night.
We just keep improvising and make people just go, my gosh, will they leave the stage until we get that $1,500? Wouldn't that be exciting?
Wouldn't that be horrific? Okay, so
You
we
have done
want
such
to
a
really
fantastic
thank you
job
all.
tonight.
Can you bring us into our text here?
Thank you.
And we're thrilled to bring you this one final gift tonight, and maybe during this performance,
that's right,
it'll pop over the edge. So we would like to
And
introduce.
now we're going to give you a performance by Leroy Bell. Check out this video.
Hey, I'd like to thank Chrissy and everybody here on the staff, Ben and everybody else whose name I can't remember, I'm sorry. But thank you for having us here and treating us so well. It's a wonderful experience to come and play at this theater, and we tell everybody we can about how great it is over on Vashon. So we hope to come back soon.
How many laws must we break? How many lives must we waste? How many truths must we face till it gets too much and we've had enough? Give us the power to crave, yeah. Give us our own brand day. Give us someone we can blame till it gets too much and we have enough. That's too much. Had enough. Doing your motion now. Same old song. Till it gets too much. When we had enough. Do we all want some? Do the same old song. Till it gets too much. And we had enough. Do we all want some? Do the same old song. I wanna know, tell me, yeah, how many times have we been down this road before? How many ways do we try just to ignore? How many times do we come knocking back and forth? Tell me, yeah, yeah. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you, folks, for coming out. Thank you, Vashon, for the Center for Arts.
Thank you, Leroy. That was gorgeous.
That was awesome.
And thanks so much for being with us tonight. We'd want to thank the people who put us over the top.
Yes,
for
we went over the top.
$100,000 on the Raise the Paddle.
Because
and
in
that
the
is
last few minutes-
Maria McKay, John Flora, Jordan Balcom, Kevin and Eddie Hoffberg.
Again.
Ronling Blau and Joe Panzetta and Chris Dawson all made final donations that popped us over the top.
Several of those were second donations.
And overall, with the art auction online and the donations tonight, total comes out to $228,310.
That's darn good.
That's you.
That's great,
That's
you all.
you supporting arts on our island. Thank you so much.
To the sponsors.
And the VCA staff.
And the fabulous volunteers who made tonight possible. We will see you around the rock. And hopefully, right here.
At Vashon Center for the Arts. Good night and good luck, and we love you.
We love you.